Hi everyone, Nicky here, Nicky's Crochet and More. So as you can see, I finally got my new yarn room sorted. I'm standing in the doorway. It's not an overly huge room. Don't ask me for size, I'm no good at that. I'm all out of breath because I've just finished doing it. So if you can hear the fan going, apologies, but I've got really hot doing this. And it's really muggy today as well, so it's really odd. So as you can see, that's the doorway, and if you ever saw my other room, you know I used to collect badges, so that's gone up here, and the hanger I use when I take photos of my shawls and anything else I want to hang up and photograph. So the calyx unit, I don't know if it's still called that, but that's what I know it as. So the calyx unit's here. I've got some stuff on top because you know, you make the most of any room, you've got to put stuff. So on the top there's all the things for the embroidery machine and stuff like that, which I'm going to be selling. So I'm going to be selling my sewing machine and the embroidery machine and doing like a big bundle with it. That little basket has got stuff that I'm slowly filling up for like a makeup skincare giveaway. I've got these 2 units, plastic drawer units I got years ago from Hobbycraft, and this one's just got like twine, my ribbons and things like that when I want to pack things for my Etsy shop. And then in these drawers, sorry you can't see too well and I'm not that tall, short and mighty though. So these have got little things that I'll put in when people buy things just as a little thank you. So there's like little pom-poms and stuff like that. So just little things I can put in as a thank you, just some random stitch markers. So when I do anything yarny giveaways, I always like to put in some little stitch markers. So that's that. Then here I've got, is this called, what's it called? The Swift for wine, when you wind up hanks of yarn, that's there. I've got bags that I use when I send off to the Premie charity. Little mug there that's got my business cards in, all my like crochet pattern books, random stuff, my looms, just random bits, more random stuff. Yeah, this cupboard's been random. And then like my project bags, so things I don't need to reach for all the time are on the bottom shelf. And then here I wanted all my trolleys like this, but it just wouldn't fit. So I thought with my odd balls of wool that I don't go for unless the drawer's really full, yeah, we've got a little helper today, I thought would fit well there. So on the top I've got odd balls of DK, Aran and Chunky, because those are the weights I use the most. I don't do a lot with really fine yarn, and whatever I have left over from that I just bag up and give to one of the local charity shops. Most of my stash is DK because I know I can give it to the 2 charities I support. And if you know me, I love Stylecrafts. There's a lot of Stylecraft there because I've been doing temperature squares for this month, but I just love Stylecraft yarn anyway. It's like one of my favourite brands. I did do a video about that, like my favourite yarn brands. So if I remember, I will link that video in the description box if you want to check it out. So yeah, this has got all my DK Stylecraft on the top. I'm going to try and come in here as best I can. And then other brands of DK random. And then on the bottom, I've got yarn already caked for the, no, I don't want to be lit, darling. You helping, mummy? Are you? Caked for the temperature squares. So once I finish the temperature blanket, I knew I'd get licked with him here. So that's going to be there for now. And then obviously I have room to go. Sorry, he's nudging the camera. Let me try and come back up slowly. Here is more DK yarn. So like cake yarn up here that I use for shawls, because I know 2 balls of this will make a nice size shawl. Then I've got a random ball here, a bigger ball, which I plan to make I want to get a plain blue to go with it because I'm going to make a hat and scarf set with it on the loom. And then at the very bottom is my cotton DK. Oh, sorry. And then here will be my Aran and chunky yarn because it's not something I buy overly a lot. So I thought I'd have it down this end. So yeah, there's like a random cake. I have been depleting my stash a bit because I'm trying not to spend because I've got my sofa coming Friday. I'm filming this Monday, the 31st of July. Yeah, so I've got to be a bit careful with my spending at the moment. So that is my yarn stash, and that is as much yarn. These 4 trolleys will be as much yarn as I allow myself. It might creep over every now and then, but that's what I want to try and keep to so I don't get too overwhelmed. And then here is the bookcase. I've got my mannequin heads up there that I use for photographing. That box up there has just got yarn labels, so when I want to talk about yarn and stuff like that. Oh, come on, focus. Come on. No, you're not. Oh, there we are. I can just put them in there. Then up here I've got a pile of things I need to get round to listing. The temperature square blankets, and when I've finished the year I'm going to crochet some of them together to make bigger blankets. That's just the doll that I use when I do the doll blankets and things like that, which I probably am not going to do anymore, just because they haven't sold, so I'll be selling that doll somewhere. This is more stock. These are just like little drawers that I had from a drawer unit that I got from the range years ago, but the unit I didn't actually use, so I just kept the drawers. So I've got like the baby grows, there's a shawl in there, the purses I made, a scarf. This shelf is going to be for shawls mainly. This blanket didn't sell, I don't know why, because I think it's lovely, but then I might be being a bit biased. Let me just come down here. And then in here I've got my, sorry, my brain just went then. Menopause brain, it's annoying. And then I've got all the blankets I've made. So yeah, this unit is going to be for keeping my stock on. The light doesn't really get to any of this in here. I've just got the curtains open for this video, but most of the time they are closed. So there won't be any light coming in on my yarn. And this is all locked away. This and then this is all in boxes, so it's as safe as it can get from keeping it away from daylight. So yeah, this is my new yarn room and I'm loving it. Yeah, that's my oxygen stuff, because when I sometimes have seizures going on for ages, I just need a bit of a top up. These boxes will be staying here for now. I keep this box for anything that I eventually want to list on eBay, which isn't anything to do with any of my hobbies. It's just like random stuff. And then this box here has my keepsake stuff. This is things I want to talk about on a video somewhere. So that pile's getting a bit full of things I've finished. Just the paper shredder. Sorry, it is a bit of a mess up here. Excuse me. And then this has all my packing supplies in, so it's all fairly sorted. And then I just have this basket, excuse my bras, yes I have bras, they're there. And then just like Christmas wrapping paper. The boxes down here need to be packed up and sent off somewhere to the local charity, the Premier charity I support. So I'll just do a little overview and then I will leave you all in peace. So yeah, you can see it's not a bad size room, considering we had a single bed in here where the trolleys are. I don't think we did too bad really getting all this in here. So yeah, I'm a lot happier having this in here. And then after Tuesday, all being well, I can make a start on my makeup dressing room. I mean, there's still storage I need to get for that other room, but it's all going to have to be done slowly. So there'll be like little update videos and things like that still. But yeah, this is my new yarn room and I love it. On the wall here, I've got some, let me come down so you've got something nicer to look at rather than just a wall. the pin boards I've got in the other room, I'm going to ask my dad or his cousin, whoever can do it, to put those pin boards up there, and then there's something on that wall, because the walls in there, I don't know if I'll have anywhere to put things up on if I get this other storage eventually. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little yarn room tour, and I will see you all soon with something else. Take care everyone, have a good week, bye.